guys, Strugdor here again, and welcome to another Redstone tutorial. Today I have for you a hidden staircase door. Basically, looks like a normal staircase apart from the lever. Obviously, since this is a hidden door, you're going to want to use a hidden input. I just use this as a demonstration. So, normal staircase, hit our secret lever, and our door opens. Now, if you were to put a lever back here, you could, for instance, put it here because the input line's right underneath that. You can shut it from inside. This will actually lock people out if you shut it from inside. So if I come back over here and try to flip the switch, nothing happens. Yeah, so that's basically all it is. One thing, this thing could be 2 blocks thinner if I didn't put this right here. So if we look behind this, you'll be able to see the pistons right there. And I don't like that, so I put this extra little doorway right here to stop that. I do that with a lot of my builds, and on this one I will show you how to just build the 4 wide one if you don't really care if you see the pistons, and then I'll show you how to go from there to add in these 4 pistons to make it look like I did. So let's get on to the tutorial. Okay guys, the things we're going to need are basically just some full blocks and blocks of choice, so whatever you're making your staircase out of and stuff. Some redstone dust, some torches. You won't need the torches if you're not going to put this extra door on there. I'm going to be using a lever just to test it. The lever can be replaced with any kind of input device that you would like. So if you want to use a T flip-flop, use a T flip-flop. Or if you want to use some kind of hidden input, go for it. You're also going to need some redstone repeaters. Going to need quite a few sticky pistons. If you're not going to do this door right here and just do the stairs popping down, you're going to need 6 of them, and then with the extra door you're going to need 10. Then you're going to need your stairs, whatever you're using for those. And I don't know why I have that. You don't need any half slabs. So I'm going to start off with a 6 by 6 spacing, and then it's 3 deep. So we're going to go ahead and take our full blocks, come into the middle right here, and put 2 blocks right there. So just one from the wall. And you're going to place a sticky piston on each of those blocks. Then you're going to place stairs facing that way on those sticky pistons, and that will be the first layer of the stairs that will come down. Next, what you're going to do is right behind these, you're going to place a set of sticky pistons on the bottom and then another set right on top, so 2 here and 2 here, and then you're going to go ahead and place stairs on those. So let's go ahead and wire these up. Again, I'm going to show you how to do it without that extra door, and then I'll show you how to do it with the door because it's not that different. So we're going to first start off by going behind these pistons and placing 2 blocks behind each of those ones. So like that. We're going to take repeaters, place them all facing into the sticky pistons, and then put them all on 4 ticks delay. Go place 2 blocks right there. We'll get to those in a second. Then right here, you're going to want to place a block next to that sticky piston. Go on, do the same to this side. Go on to place a repeater on 4 ticks. A repeater on 4 ticks. And keep in mind that if you're doing the one with the extra door, you're going to want these on 3 ticks. But if you're not doing with the extra door, it's going to have to be on 4 ticks. I'll remind you to switch these over when we convert this over to that exact model. So behind these 2 repeaters, you're going to place a block. And then you're going to place a block right on top of the repeater too. Like that. And then you're going to place a block here and a block here. And then we can go ahead and put some blocks right there. Now for the one without the extra door, you're just going to place redstone all along this line and up here. And that's actually it for, or no it's not. You're also going to have to place a dust right there and a dust right there. And that's actually everything for the door without the extra door in the back for decorative purposes. So if I were to power any part of this line, should get the double piston extension right here, and then get the retraction. And again, you would just build up your stairway right here, and that's what you would do there. So let's change this around now. So that's the circuit for just the regular door. So if we can put a floor there now. We'll get rid of this for right now. Now to change this over to have the extra door, since this is where our last set of pistons are, this is where the door will go right here. So let's go ahead and place a temporary block right there, 2 pistons right there, and then your blocks of choice right there. And then we're going to do that on this side too. Go and get rid of that. Put those there. Now we need to power these. So the way I did it is I'm going to get rid of this dust right there. I'm going to take a block and put it right on that corner. Going to take a repeater and put it into that block on 1 tick. Since we took that dust away, this part right here is not getting powered anymore. So we're going to have to repower that by placing a block there and a dust right there. And that repeater right there will power this line again. And this is the reason why you have to take one of the ticks off of this, because we're adding a tick to the delay, so we have to subtract one from here to make it all in unison. So let's go ahead and do that to this side quick, and I'll show you why that's necessary, because we'll be powering these here in a second. So go ahead and get rid of that corner dust. Place a block right there and a block right there. Place, not that. Place dust right here and a repeater on 1 tick right there. And then take a tick off that. So these repeaters right here will be on 3 ticks now. Now to power these right here, and it looks like I pulsed that a little bit too fast, so let's just fix that quick. Power those, we're going to take a torch, place it on top of that block, place a block on top of that torch, and then place a torch on the side of that block. Then you're going to place another block on top of that torch, and that will actually power those two pistons. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. Torch, block, torch, and block. And that's actually it. So if I power this again, as you can see, these close up and then these also close up, and that way you can't see the pistons. These will be covered up by walls here in a second, and everything opens. So now just to replace some of these decorative blocks, and go like that. That's the floor. As you can see, beside this stair, you can see a hole right there. So we just come down here, place a block there, and same thing on this side. And then you're going to want to place one there and there. And then these can be whatever. You can put more stairs. It could be a wider staircase. This is just assuming it's like a staircase in a hall or something. And you can cover these up like that. And just put some stairs like that. And like this. And that will cover up your staircase. Like so. That's pretty much it. Now, these two blocks are right over your input, so you could put a lever right there just fine. Oh, and keep in mind, if you flick this switch too fast and spam it, sometimes these blocks will get stuck. That's normal. Just cycle it through one more time and it will fix it. So if you want to hook up a input to it, I'll just dig down right here. These are the two blocks that you're going to want to power right here. So I'll show you how I hooked up the one up front up here. Basically, I just put a lever right there, and I dug down here, and I just dug around to the back. So here's our two input points right there. So go underneath the lever's on this, place it there, redstone dust, go redstone dust all the way down to here. Basically just hook it up any way that you can. You don't have to put it this close. Like if I put dust right there, it will cause problems. So I'm going to place a repeater. Repeater into a block that goes into a piece of dust that goes into another block. The reason why I put these blocks here is because this block is going to be strongly powered, which means that any dust on the sides of this would have been powered, so the blocks can't be powered that way. So that's the reason why we did that. And then to draw power from this, we're going to need a repeater. And then we can just put a dust right there. And as you can see, it just hooks up right there. So now if I flip this, it will close. And now it will open. And that is it for the tutorial. If you found this useful, guys, please leave a like and subscribe if you already haven't. Helps out my channel, and that's the best way to stay in touch with my tutorials. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I will see you guys next time. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.